Hello, this is Dr. J back with some more Let's Play Super Mario 64. Having just completed the Lethal Lava Land, which is right over there to the right on that raised checkered floor, we're going to move on to the next course, and I'm going to see if I can catch that rascally rabbit over there. I'm not going to try too hard. If we don't get him this try, we'll try it again later. Go! Ah, he was a little too quick. I might be able to get him here. Ah, I didn't do the dive. Yeah, Mario won't dive if he doesn't have enough of a running start. So that prevented me from diving when I wanted to there. So he got away. That's alright. We'll go for him again later, like I said. So the entrance to the next course is actually hidden. There's no painting or anything. You just have to be suspicious of this dead end and jump into the wall. And this, as you can probably guess from its name, Shifting Sand Land, is the desert course. Now, I really like the theme of this course because I like the theme of desert levels for some reason. I don't even know why exactly. I just think that they're really cool. In terms of its mechanics, it's a bit of a mixed bag. There are parts about it that I really like. The interior of the pyramid primarily. And other things where I think the design is a little questionable in some ways. But all that aside, let's go ahead and go for the first star. So there's a lot of quicksand everywhere, and it is obligatory for me to mock quicksand in deserts whenever I see it in video games, because in order to get quicksand, you need moisture. Quicksand is more of a swamp thing. It is definitely not a desert thing. But this is Mario Land. We don't follow the laws of physics around here, so it's all okay. Anyway, some of the quicksand you can kind of jump your way out of. However, some of the quicksand, like this stuff right here, is instant death if you fall into it. So you basically just think of it like a bottomless pit. It effectively is. And you'll notice that there's these metal boxes that are moving around on these stone tiles trying to squash us. And they're hollow, and they have an open bottom. So if that side falls on you, you're actually okay. However, it's easy enough to just dodge them that you typically don't need to try to do that. I'll go ahead and talk to the pink Bob-omb here to open up the cannon, which we'll be needing later. Man, that's Spiny. I think the cactus guys are called Spinies, right? He is getting a little too close. So if you jump up and kick him in the head, they cough up a blue coin, which is really useful. Okay, so the first star is in the talons of this condor, Klepto. So you can just run right up the side of these towers for some reason, but they're really poorly coded. Alright, we got the star. So, yeah, you tend to just kind of fall off the side. If you jump onto them there at the base, you kind of bounce off. It's a little hard for me to demonstrate that. Yeah, like that. It has a tendency to not let you stop at the top. Yeah, see, it just kind of had me keep going, and then I reached the other side and fell off. This is actually quite a frustrating point sometimes, so yeah, I don't like these towers. They're poorly programmed. But, first star acquired. Now that we have gotten the star from Klepto the Condor, he will now try to steal our cap off our heads. And if he succeeds at doing that, we become more vulnerable to damage, so we want to get it back. So he's pretty annoying. Alright, shining atop the pyramid. Now this star would demonstrate one of the things I think is most annoying about this course, most poorly designed. Namely, the exterior of the pyramid has a bunch of really narrow ledges. If you step off a ledge at all, you pretty much end up sliding down the pyramid, probably into the quicksand at the base to your death. And the camera angles like to shift on you while you're trying to navigate it, which just makes it unnecessarily hard because you're fighting a stupid camera. And then to make matters even worse, there's fly guys buzzing around that shoot fireballs at you while you're trying to navigate these really narrow ledges that are with shifting camera angles that are instant death if you fall off them. I think it's really poorly designed, and it's just more frustrating than a fun challenge. Luckily, we can get the wing cap and not have to deal with any of that crap. And we're not going to. Instead, we're just going to fly straight to the next star, which is at the top of the pyramid here. Hopefully I don't lose too much altitude. Alright, we're good. We got the star. Easy. Didn't have to deal with any of that nonsense. But you saw that fly guy buzzing up to shoot me with a fireball to knock me off the pyramid. Alright, 2 stars acquired. Inside the ancient pyramid. So this is going to take us to the part of the course I really like, the pyramid interior, which is huge. It's like a whole other course unto itself. Oh, failed to do the triple jump. Guess I didn't time it right. Try again from the other side. But yeah, the pyramid interior is really huge, and it generally... Okay, I'm really failing at the triple jump here. And it generally does not suffer from the poor design decisions that were made for the exterior. I mean, on a desert level, you gotta have a pyramid, right? It's pretty much obligatory. Once again, we're gonna fly to it, not have to deal with the exterior obstacles. Alright, so this is the entrance to the pyramid. And I think this place is really cool. If you take a moment to look around, it's really vast in here. And there's like sand falls. I was going to say waterfalls of sand, but that isn't a thing. It's just a sand fall, right? And it just, I don't know, it feels really expansive and mysterious and neat. Also, note those colored stone blocks, or that colored stone block with a entrance in the side there. We can't get to that yet because you cannot jump well from the sand there in the middle of the pyramid interior. So we actually are going to have to get in there a different way when we do, I believe, the next star? No, maybe it's not the next star. Anyway, a later star is going to take us to that. There's these weird, really happy mummy blocks. A very strange obstacle / enemy. A lot of Goombas running around in the pyramid interior. Anyway, to get this star, you just have to climb up the ledges around the outsides of the pyramid. The interior of the pyramid, that is. And what I did there, riding that mummy block, that super happy mummy block, was a little bit of a shortcut. It's not the only way to climb up the ledges, but it saves you a little time going from there. Oh, gotta get to the alcove? Phew, that was close. Don't want that guy rolling over me. Alright, we haven't taken any damage, so we don't need that heart for restoring health. Whoa, camera's doing some weird stuff there. Some strange rising and falling steps there, but there's nothing crazy about that. It's not really much of an obstacle. These electric ball things appear out of nowhere. Oh, okay, during my practice run, that thing never hit me. Interesting. But yeah, they go for you, but fortunately they don't knock you off the ledge if they hit you, which would be super obnoxious. They just do damage. And not even a lot of damage, so they're not a big deal. Alright, we're pretty close to the star. There it is. Now this guy moves real slow, which is kind of annoying. And, whew, that was close. Wow, He almost knocked me off when he turned around. So yeah, he moves real slow, and when you jump on top of him, he has a tendency to knock you off. So it can be a little hard to get past him. It's sort of like when you're behind a really slow driver in a no passing zone. Okay. Jump up to here, and grab the star. Here we go. Yeah, so the camera angles can get a little questionable in the pyramid interior, but mostly I think the pyramid interior is really cool. Definitely one of my favorite parts of the course. Okay, it actually was the next star that's going to show us what's going on with those blocks in the middle of the pyramid. Stand tall on the 4 pillars. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and make a convenient save here. So, this star is both annoying and cool. The annoying part, as usual with this course, is the part that you have to do here in the exterior, and then the cool part is when you get inside the pyramid again. So what we have to do is jump on top of each of the 4 pillars outside the pyramid. The wing cap will help with this. As we discussed, these Okay. I got sucked by a whirlwind. Sucked up by a whirlwind. Okay. I didn't mean to say sucked by a whirlwind. That just sounds vulgar and was not at all what I wanted to say. Please, let's all pretend I didn't say that. Drawn in by a whirlwind. There we go. Anyway, setting that unfortunate wording aside. The towers, as I said, are poorly programmed. So I want to deal with having to run on top of them as little as possible. And to the extent that I can, preferably just use the wing cap to... Oh, I'm losing too much altitude. Alright, thankfully there's not instant death quicksand at the bottom of that tower. Also, it's not enough to just... see how poorly programmed they are? These towers are really annoying. These are just about the worst part of the course, these stupid pillars. Nope. Come on. Nope. Okay, finally. You have to actually stand on them for a moment. It's not enough to just briefly run over them, unfortunately. This would be a significantly less obnoxious thing that you have to do if you could just kind of graze the top of them, but no. It is kind of a cute touch that when you jump from high up and land in the sand, Mario lands up to his waist and has to extricate himself. I think it does that in snow as well. Now watch out, Klepto will try to steal our hat now. Okay, we have... Yep, here he's coming for us. Get away from me. We have just one tower left we still need to stand on. And to get to this one, I'm going to use the wing cap again, because there's no way I'm going to deal with the annoying tower physics with the last one, because it has instant death quicksand at its base. Even with the wing cap, this can be irritating, because there's a fly guy right above it, who's going to try to shoot me with fire, dropping me into the insta-death quicksand as soon as I trigger the cutscene, which is really obnoxious. Like, that's just trolling the player, and is poor design in my opinion. Anyway, just in case that happens, I'm going to make a save state right here, so I don't have to do all this over again. Okay, whoa! Wing cap controls. Okay, I'm moving way too fast. I probably shouldn't have shot myself out of the cannon. No, this is real hard to control. Alright. Just to make sure it doesn't run out on me at an inconvenient time, I'm gonna reacquire the wing cap. There we go. And we'll just fly the normal way, because it's much more controllable. And land on this. Now, the pyramid top should explode. Yeah, so that's cool. However, I'm not going to stick... Oh, I landed in instant death quicksand. As soon as Mario extricates himself, instantly dies. So yeah, I'm not a fan of that. I'm going to reload the save state. Well, let's try from the cannon again, I guess, although I doubt that I'll be able to do it. Yeah, moving too fast. Let's fly back. Okay, wow, this is so hard to control. It's ridiculous. Why did they program it like that? Let's make our save state from the top of the I don't know, what is this? It's not a gazebo exactly. I don't even know what to call this structure. Alright. Make another save state. I mean, I know some viewers would probably get angry that I'm using save states sometimes, but as I said, I just think this is poorly designed. It's kind of obnoxious, just trolling the player. And I would have had to go on top of all 4 towers again, just because, thanks to the camera angle, I couldn't see which way I was jumping, and so I happened to jump into the instant death quicksand. But I will say the top of the pyramid exploding does look really cool. I will admit that. There's this jerk who tries to shoot you with this... Are you serious? See, this is just... I'm not a fan. Not well designed. Not well designed at all. This isn't like a fun challenge. It's just... You kind of get screwed over in dumb ways. Okay, and let's try jumping off this way instead. Okay, great. So that caused me to take falling damage and get hit by one of those tox blocks or whatever they're called. But at least I didn't insta-die, so I guess it was an improvement. Oh, too slow to get in the hollow of that block. But we can just jump around him. Okay, anyway. Enough complaining. Let's hit this cactus to get a blue coin out of it and recharge our health. And once again, we'll use the wing cap to fly to the top of the pyramid that we just exposed, rather than going up the side of the pyramid, which is far too annoying. Okay, so now the stupid part of this star is over. Oh, be careful when you're doing this, if you do it this way. The first star, its shadow is still there. Okay. Another fly guy tried to screw me over. The shadow of that star is still there, and if you grab it, it kicks you out of the course. So don't do that. Drop down into the interior of the pyramid here, which takes us to an elevator, which is going to descend and allow us to enter those colored blocks that you're not able to enter any other way. Alright, one more quick save just so I don't have to do the annoying part of this star over again. This is the cool part of the star. You drop down into here. Where we're in some kind of hollow on top of a platform. The edges are an endless abyss. So this is, as you've probably surmised, a boss arena. We jump on top of that altar, and it forms into a pair of animated stone hands that say, "Who walk here? Who break seal? Wake, ancient ones. We no like light, rumble. We no like intruders. Now battle, hand to hand." And this is a fun boss battle. I like it. So, you need to avoid getting crushed or knocked off the edge of the platform by the hand that forms a fist, and then you need to punch the eye of the other hand, which will open while the other hand is trying to kill you. Once you destroy one of the hands, the other one changes up its pattern a bit. Alright, we got it. Yeah, it's a fun little boss battle. I like it. It's got a really cool flavor. It's enjoyable to play. Rumble, what happened? We crushed like pebble. You so strong, you rule ancient pyramid for today. Now take star of power. We sleep darkness. But yeah, giant animated stone hands with eyes in their palms that are guarding an ancient pyramid. Very, very cool. I approve of everything about this. Alright. How's our time doing? 20 minutes, alright. Making pretty good time. 2 stars to go, I believe. Oh boy. This is another reason I call this course a mixed bag. In order to get the 8 red coins, mandatory wing cap flight. And I'm pretty sure in order to get the altitude you have to fire out of the cannon, which makes it borderline uncontrollable. Major frown points anytime there's a mandatory wing cap fired out of a cannon segment. Why are the wing cap controls so bad? But 4 of the red coins are on the ground. So we'll get those first. Be careful when grabbing that one, because if you walk onto that slope to your left, it'll make you slide. And you might very well slide into that instant death quicksand that rings all around the edge of the course. Thankfully, there are enough surplus coins in this course that we're not going to need to use the wing... Okay, camera angle, that's obnoxious and just abysmal. Thank you. We're not going to need to do this again to get 100 coins, so that's a plus. We only need to do this for the red coin star. So, points for that, at least. Okay. Next red coin is going to be here on the stone tile maze, I believe. There we go. Go in that guy's hollow so that he doesn't crush us. Whoa, that was close. I almost hit the jump button a little too late. Let's go back to that camera angle. There we go. Okay, now this part, Klepto will try to get you while you're vulnerable, swimming around in the oasis and get your cap. Yeah, see him going for me? So you gotta be careful there. Oh man, he almost got it, but I think I got him. Whew. Klepto, you annoying bird. I mean, we did steal his power star, so I guess he has reason to be miffed at us. Okay, so as a time saver, make a save here, just so I don't have to get the 4 ground coins again if I manage to fall into the instant death quicksand or something. Here we go, as Mario said. Although I said it with far less enthusiasm, because oh boy. Mandatory wing cap fired out of a cannon segment. It's just so uncontrollable. Like, I did not do that ascent or that ascent. Mario just did them on his own. He's unbelievably fast with how he's zooming around. I can't control his altitude. He's just doing what he wants. Yeah, like, he just flew over that red coin. I tried to point him straight at it. He just zoomed over it. Why did they program it like this? Well, I think 1 coin is about all I'm going to be able to get with that flight. Let's fly back, refresh our cap, and see if we can get another coin on the next pass. Ugh. I mean, as I said, I really, really like this game for the most part. It's fantastic, and I think it holds up. I don't think that's just nostalgia talking. I'm mostly having an absolute blast playing this again. But nothing's perfect, and the wing cap controls are inexcusably awful. And I'm not going to pretend that they're anything other than terrible. Oh, why, Mario? Why do you just... He's uncontrollable. It's unbelievable. What are you doing? Okay, please don't lose... Okay, got one. I'll probably lose too much altitude to get this next one, but we'll go for it. Yeah, we're going to pass just underneath it. No! Okay, good. It was very, very generous with the hitbox and gave that one to us, so at least it was nice about that. Alright, see if we can pick up the last coin with one more pass. We've lost too much altitude to try to get it now. On this pass. Yahoo! Okay. Refresh our cap. Oh, well, we don't have a choice because it just ran out. Here we go. Alright, 1 coin to go. We can do it. We can survive the terrible flight controls. Okay, we did it. Now we just need to fly back to the star. Whoa! Alright. I mean, that wasn't too awful. It was just the flight controls are bizarre. I don't understand why they're so hard to control, but that wasn't so bad. Alright. We got the red coin star. Excellent. And now there's one more titled star, and this one's once again inside the pyramid, so I like this one. The pyramid interior is cool. My favorite part of this course for sure. Okay. I think these spinies need to go. They're in my way. Kick his head off. That's what you get for getting in Mario's way. Mario sounds like kind of a psychopath when I put it like that. Okay. Fly back to the pyramid interior. Alright. Now, this star is a little redundant with the first pyramid interior star, because most of it is exactly the same. Just retracing your path to the top of the pyramid. And then there's just a little extra stuff at the end. So, admittedly, this star doesn't have much new to show us. Mostly a retread of ground we've already seen. But as I said, I do really like the pyramid interior. Very, very cool. So, even if it's mostly retreading ground, I much prefer that the last star be this as opposed to another star in the course exterior. Definitely the two most annoying parts of the exterior part of the course are if you try to climb the pyramid the hard way instead of using the wing cap, those narrow ledges with bad camera angles and fly guys trying to shoot you off is fairly inexcusable. And the poorly programmed 4 pillars around the pyramid, having to deal with those is pretty annoying. Other than that, the course is fine. Those are really the 2 pain points. And like I said, I really like desert-themed levels for some reason. I don't know what it is about deserts, but I just find the atmosphere of desert levels in video games to usually be really cool. Alright, so we're pretty much back up to the top already. Gonna wait for this guy to turn around. We'll see if I can get a better camera angle, because this one's a little awkward. Okay. Nah, it's not being real cooperative. Whoa! Are you serious? Are you serious? Okay. I'm not thrilled at all with what just happened. That was pure camera screw. That was pure camera screw. Okay. Not too thrilled with that. Like, I'm perfectly happy to admit when I mess up. And I mess up a lot, because I'm just human. But I don't feel it's my fault when the reason that I make a mistake is because of a weird camera angle shift or because the camera angle is just terrible. That doesn't really feel like, oh, I made a mistake, I need to be better. That feels like, hey, program your camera better because your camera sucks. Oh, okay, great. Come on, I'm trying to be positive and upbeat and talk about how much I enjoy the pyramid interior, because I don't like complainy LPs. I don't think those are typically fun to watch. So I want to spend most of my time talking about what I like, rather than complaining about what I don't like. You are not helping me in that endeavor right now, game. with your shenanigans. You are not showing off the things that I enjoy right now with the camera screw and such. Okay, so I guess we get to retread this ground yet again. And we're going to do so one more time when we go for the 100 coins. So we get to see lots of the pyramid interior. Good thing it's so neat in here. Ah, yes. Health refill. Oh, these guys again. Okay, I'm going to make a save here just in case I fall again. I do not want to retread that ground yet again. Okay, so the pyramid interior, this is the worst part because the camera angle is stupid. I think we've discovered that. Okay, there we go. Now, instead of jumping up to that ledge and getting that star, for this star, what you need to do is drop down here and get 5 special coins. Okay, seriously, work with me here, camera. And these can be tricky to do. Whew, almost missed. Okay, and the remaining 2, just follow the sand fall down to here. Four, and then there will be a 5th coin here. And after collecting these 5 special coins, the last named star appears. Now, rather than trying to fight the sand here, I find that the easier way to get this star is to just jump onto it from above. Do. Alright. Oh, no. Okay. Whew, we got it anyway. Even though I missed, because couldn't really see the angle very well. Alright. That's all 6 named stars from the pyramid. Now for the 100 coiner. As I said, thankfully, we don't need to get those red coins in the sky. There's enough surplus coinage, you can skip those. And thank goodness for that. Let's go. We will get the 4 red coins on the ground, because those aren't particularly hard, and they're worth a total of 8. Okay, so that demonstrated what I was saying about be careful there, because if you stray onto that slope, it'll make you slide, and you fall onto the instant death quicksand. That's yet another thing I don't think is very well designed, very well programmed. Just feels more annoying than anything. Okay, there we go. Alright, so that's 100 coins acquired, and the last star from the desert level. Alright, we are done here with Shifting Sandland. As I said, my opinion is that that course is a bit of a mixed bag. It has some annoying mechanics, but the pyramid is really cool, and I like the flavor of desert levels. Anyway, that one's done, so next time, we'll be on to the next course, which I believe is the final course of the basement level, not counting Bowser's next hideout. So, that's what we'll be tackling next time. The final course, that is, not Bowser's next hideout. Hopefully you'll join me for that, and I'll see you then. Bye!